everybody, it's your boy, your best detective in the gaming community, Detective Vile, here with the greatest gamer, 00. Seems like you're gonna add on.
No, you said it for me, so now you cockblock. That's fine.
Hey, I always do that though, my intros. This is season 2 episode. I was gonna search that up before we start, but I'm gonna gamble here and say
we're gonna keep saying random shit until I finally upload them and I know what season we're in.
So yeah, he's behind. I'm fairly on point now.
Yeah.
I said fairly with a question mark because now I'm actually.
This is all because I fucked up like the second one and then all the shit. I'll get it eventually, but you're gonna see when you see it uploaded, you see them back to back. Like, God damn, this man uploaded 10 podcasts in one day. Watch, bro.
And I also want to change it in the views. You know, like in the how there's video and there's actually podcasting for YouTube. I do want to switch the episodes to that section.
That's where I have mine already. I think. Like,
I just don't even know.
Podcast.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but. As you guys know, Mario's usually joining us, but excuse me.
He's gonna be a bit late.
But he's gonna be a bit late. Thank you.
Yeah, so anything you want to start off with then as far as topics that you... or do you want to talk about xdefiant or something? I don't know, we should probably wait for him.
Okay, I'm gonna come out of the woodworks, alright? Because I do have to be honest on this part.
Sure.
I know we're gonna
I would rather wait for... I only want to wait for Martha, then he can add, because like, I think we all have something to say about xdefiant. That'll be its own... Yeah. I know, I know for sure, but we gotta hold off on that one. But if anything, this is VIBECAST. I forget it's in the name, the chill vibe. Yeah. But what is it? We need to start off like, okay, what have we been doing this week, kind of thing? Because Mars been perfect at doing that without even trying.
I like that type of conversation though too. I like that. I call it complimentary time when I put down the timestamp. It's complimentary because it's like, hey, like it's time to know how people want to know what we do.
Right. I mean, it is called the VIBECAST after all, so you can't be too. I even thought like, why are you trying too hard to be like podcast? We're like, no, it's called VIBECAST. Part of it's the chill.
I call it chill cast. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm literally fucking seeing skylines. Which, by the way, you see it, right?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
See, I built this part right here, this section. Because they're like, oh, we need more workers. See, look. The bitch is talking about we need more workers. And oh no, dude, look, here's the remnants of the goddamn earthquake. Like, see right here, there was like a fat fault line, bro. I guess I still gotta show you guys.
Really fix that up, though.
Yeah, dude, and what's funny, I was staring at a part. I'm probably gonna put it in here. Like right here, it was a hole, and then just patched it up, like with concrete.
All right, real quick. Can you go to that one side of the town?
Which one? Left, right?
Straight. Go straight, all the way straight. And the highway. To that highway, is that roundabout just a roundabout to the same city?
Yeah.
You mean a roundabout, guys? The roundabout goes back right into the city. There's no point of going on there unless you just want to have your car, have some fun, I guess.
Well, no. See, by the way, this is on Japanese way. Like you go left-hand side, but no, it exists. You come in this side. Oh man, Like I might have to redo it, but this is for now because I was like, just having it the regular way was trash, and it made traffic even worse. This actually helped fix it, believe it or not. And I even remember somewhere seeing about city, like roundabouts are actually more safe too. It seems the only bottleneck is getting in. That seems to be the bottleneck. And I even realized because I made this one right here so this one doesn't get stocked up, right? So if people want to go in and about through here, sure. But like this is, and I realized, oh fuck, for this one they have to go all the way around just to like get over here. See, that's the exit. Look at that. Like, imagine that, bro. Like, the exit's right there, but you have to go around. I was like, I didn't think that one through, did I?
That's what roundabout was for, though, in case you miss an exit.
True.
And the only reason why I know is because there's a lot in Texas. Best believe there's a lot in Texas.
But yeah, anyway.
But, yeah, I just needed to point that out. I was like, does that highway actually go somewhere? No, it just goes back to the same town.
I mean,
oh, no, wait, I'm wrong. Actually, they probably come from different. Okay, you got me there. GG, greatest gamer, GG.
But it was on the PS5 when you said, whatever.
I hope you guys didn't see that message. No, you guys didn't. Okay, Mario's about to come through soon.
Oh man, he'll see the city when he gets.
I thought, speaking of cities, speaking of restaurants. No, I'm just kidding. We didn't talk about restaurants, but restaurants are in cities.
Shit.
It's part of the economy.
Yeah, I mean, I work at one, so I would know.
Oh yeah, true. I found a new chicken place near my place. Not my place, but near my job. And there's only 3 locations of them in Illinois. There is 2 in Montana. Is it Montana? M-O? Yeah, Montana. It was very good, very delicious. I had a burger on top of KFC, of course. I I forgot what my original chicken list, but whatever it is, we're gonna place it right at 4 or 3. You know, it's between those two. The way how without their sauce, because their sauce is actually pretty good. Without the like the chicken is like it's not fried. I think it's rotisserie, like roast.
Rotisserie?
Rotisserie, thank you. It's rotisserie.
Oh
and
my god, you illiterate fuck.
It is fire.
Okay.
And it had bacon with it, so I was trying to get the chicken without the bacon because obviously it's gonna change the flavor. Personally, I would have been okay without the bacon. It's just I couldn't. The way how they have the names, it was my first time there, obviously, so I'm like trying to order like I'm a usual. And I want to just point something out, man. The logo's pretty fire. It's like a chicken in like that 1940s type of suit or 1920s, whatever era you use. I mean, suits was pretty common between the 1920s all the way to the 1950s. The guy, he looked like a famous TikToker, and it looked like he was trying to whiz me up, dude. I'm not gonna lie, like, hey, no homo. But the dude, the way how his eyes was and the way how he smiled, handing me the bag, he was trying to be like that cool anime character. You know what I mean? With the anime character smiles and they're like, hey, I got your back. That's exactly the type of vibes.
It's
wild. Like, I thought this dude protected me from like a fire blast, and then he's about to do like some super cool move against the enemy. You know what I mean? That's
he's like, watch this. My special move looking ass.
He's like, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I had to mention this on the podcast. That was wild.
There you go.
It was great though. I had to say I love this place. I ordered again. I hooked one of my coworkers up with some food because this dude keeps hooking up with me with food, dude. He hooked me up with a whole Wingstop meal, and he instantly gave me a slice of pizza from Giordano's, the deep dish. So yeah, that was my my week. How was yours?
Dang, I'm trying to think. Nothing too crazy. Oh shit, like I said, obviously the Kuma videos did really good. Thanks to you guys for that one. See, there's also I'm behind on the podcast because I have to do that shit. I'm almost attacking God and Tekken. Then we got Akuma's doing Gucci. xdefiant's pretty fun, but they're gonna do a patch later. That's why I'm chilling. So it's really addicting and having fun with that. But outside of that, I think it's the same old. I was like, seriously, it's almost like I gotta open up my YouTube channel to be like, what the fuck am I doing? I've been sleeping a lot for no reason. My sleep's just so fucking weird, man.
You've been tired. You've been working hard.
Bro, I haven't done shit.
I don't know.
I've just been dude, I've been trying my best to play my plus games, but like, bro, I keep just fucking like sleeping and then shit from. Oh yeah, I did do taco trucks for once, 2 times the week.
Taco trucks?
Yeah, remember I told you I don't really do those anymore because I have to watch my bro, but luckily my bro was here. Oh yeah, we also had Bestie Day, you guys already know, so we got some more footage on that. But it didn't last too long. And I got a tip of $100. So
no way.
Yeah, and I wasted it all that same day, or no, the day after. Bought some stuff, like, yeah, pretty semi-essential. Like, oh yeah, I got this cool little waffle, Pokemon waffle maker thingy.
Okay.
And it's small, it's cool. And dude, it's perfect. Literally, like in 2 minutes it gets done. It gets both sides, and it puts a little Charmander face. I wanted the Venom one.
Semi-essential. The only thing essential about that is making waffles.
Whatever, but the thing is, I got $5 off because I get my $5 off daily. So yeah, for those who don't know, I always go to GameStop at least once a month to get $5 off to get some shit. I'm cool with the dudes, and it's always hard to think. But my brother was there, looking for me. He's like, no, you should totally get a good investment. And yeah, he was right. The neighbor's kids loved it, so yeah, totally worth it. And some other miscellaneous shit, right? Like batteries, whatever. I wanted to invest in like maybe some PSN, but I was like, no. I said no more PS Plus. Stick to it, right? Or maybe I will just plan it with the homies, but like extra and all that shit, like, yeah, no more. You know, I must stand my ground. Fuck Sony. But I might buy some games or something. Like, I have like $60 left over because that's how, and I still get paid. But yeah. So I basically made like $400 in like 2-3 days ish. That reminds me, Chief still owes me from helping the other day. I never asked about that, so I gotta grill her about that for sure.
Ooh.
Unless she did, and I'm just an idiot because I tend to forget stuff like that a lot. But my point stands.
What type of? You say you got a Pikachu version?
No, yes. they you already know they took the Pikachu version. Oh, they weren't playing with that one. But I don't think she paid me for that. That's a different conversation. I'm pretty sure she didn't, though. I don't recall her giving me 100 for that. I still gotta like, hey, what about this? And you still owe me 40 from the taco thingy. But yeah, no, we made bank. I'm very tempted, but like it's a pain in the ass. My feet hurt like a motherfucker, and I have to watch my baby, bro, and that goes above everything else, right? The money is very good, but you know, life happens. That's the only reason, half the reason I'm fucking, like, you guys see me, I'm always broke, this and that.
He said money's really good, but he got himself, guys, remember, he got himself a Pokemon waffle.
Oh, but hey, update. At least we're going back to the dev streams because Plus is over, so back to it.
Wait, is that?
Hopefully it'll fix my schedule
dev
too.
Streams? Are you exposing your game?
I mean, early on, it ain't shit, you know. Like I said, at some points I won't stream. Like if I feel like it's spoiler territory, I won't stream it at all, you know. But it's also people can check up and not cool, give ideas, you know, yada yada. And just cause like I guess I do. I stream because it's something I already do, so why not? And plus, not that many people watch my streams anymore, so it like, eh.
Oh, that's so sad.
I mean, shit happens, bro. That's why I said, like, streaming oddly was better than YouTube, but now YouTube's better than streaming. It's weird, man. Life changes so much. It's fucking weird. But yeah, that's about it. You know, just happy baby bro and crazy shit. That's a bit of what's going on.
Baby bro and taco trucks.
And I'll try to update my videos on YouTube. I will. I have a backlog of vids. And even 2 big projects I need to get out the way. And I think 2 smaller ones, but still big projects. But man, I hate big projects so much. And yeah.
As you guys know,
I'm gonna try to get Tekken God and then try to get matching with Akuma, and I think that'll probably my chill for online and fighting games. Oh, and then also we are gonna do two big episodes actually, but those are more fun for best friends play, and that's playing all of Miku's songs. There's like 252 songs, and then also playing as many fighting games as possible. Again, I need it for inspiration, right? And then I was like, oh, might as well make content out of it too, you know, be in parts. So guys, look forward to that one. But yeah, that's what's going good.
It started pouring pretty heavily out of nowhere.
But is there any subjects?
Is it raining where you at?
No, it looks like it is though.
As far as me, you guys know, I've been trying to get some people to play content warning. You see, okay, about content warning, it's like, do I want to do videos for randoms, or do I actually want to have like people I know? And is it gonna? I mean,
like I said, go get Clockwork's dumbass invested so he can buy it with us. And also, we said we got to do a SWAT playthrough, right? Because she said that's co-op, right?
Oh yeah, so speaking of SWAT, I was about to roll up in that Roblox. There's gonna be Roblox content coming out soon, guys.
Yeah, no, that's what I was like. Oh, you said like now, dude, y'all ain't ready, right? Roblox has no right being that good. Like,
and they have 17 plus servers now, and you guys are gonna be like, oh, I bet you it's easy to get in there. Actually, no. It took me 5 tries to verify my account just to be able to go into these 17 plus servers. I have a small little tutorial, not a tutorial, but I have like a map, a server I joined that was like a bar, and you guys get to see it. It's probably way different than you go to a kid's bar, because I've been to a kid's bar. It's funny, it's goofy, but it's a whole different vibe. Hey, don't say hell no, it's not my fault. I was playing with an ex-buddy of mine with his nieces, so you know, that was the thing. That's why I have a Roblox character, guys. Don't think I'll play Roblox ironically.
Ironically?
Like, I'm not.
Why are you so illiterate today, bro?
Yeah. You know, it's been the it's because this game, Contraband, they have a different they speak a different language, so I seem to pick things
okay
up a little.
Okay,
that's the
which, by the way, I guess I'll announce here, so those early I'm actually going to be doing more content myself for Roblox, so look forward to that for sure. I mean, we already have that's already done.
Streamer? What a loser! Not.
And on top of that, I'll also be trying to make a mini version or like beta stuff of the fighting game on Roblox, but that's gonna be like a year down the line. So still don't expect anything soon. But yeah, early announcement that yeah, I'm also gonna be a part-time Roblox dev. Cause like literally the engine is just like baby's first Unreal. It's actually hilarious, and I think it's a good way to test some of them on it. You know, it's literally just to test the waters. Also, Roblox's fighting game category is immaculately weak. Like the FPS people are eating good. Like seriously, man, the FPSs on Roblox are. Y'all kids have it too good,
guys.
Bro.
My dude is just trying to get that Roblox money. All right, guys. Just a thunderstorm warning in my area, but not a tornado. So we're good, people. We're gonna live today and tomorrow and so on. I also want to mention, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last podcast, but I did apply for Mr. Beast's challenge.
I'm gonna look for the glasses in the car. Cool. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. $5 million, I think it is.
Wait, for what now?
For Mr. Beast's challenge.
Nah, man, I'm gonna fuck about
he
that.
needs 5,000 people. I was probably like the 4,000th person to set my scare. I don't know, but I hope I get elected. I don't have a passport. You do need a passport.
I need a passport so YouTube's dumbass can pay me. For some reason, they're like, oh, we don't want to pay you. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's crazy how passports became the most essential thing nowadays.
That's one. Hey,
But it's part of life. So don't forget about your passports. Man, what else do I want to talk about here? Let me go through my list.
Yeah, no. But what was it? Yeah, no, you guys, Roblox is sick. Definitely check it out. It's FLG, as the kids say.
MLG? I don't think that's a thing anymore. I don't think anybody's saying that anymore.
What? Am I the only one?
You still don't, dude. That was so 2019.
I'ma still say that shit. It's cool as fuck.
Yeah, you old. He's old.
There are some asswipes said
also,
that shit.
I tried that Taco Bell Cheez-It thing that you want to talk about.
Yeah. You never you were talking about that.
Can I just say how mid it was? Like, I actually ended up finishing it just because I was thinking, like, man, is it actually a big cracker? And it is a big cracker. And you could buy it solo, I heard. Hold on, give me a minute. Alright, you're just gonna have to deal with the dog barking in the background, I guess. But yeah, it was pretty good. It was like, okay, when I say mid, it's like 5 out of 10. That's what I tell my buddy. She's a huge Taco Bell fan. 5 out of 10 is like, was it worth it? Not if I lucky enough there was no long line. But let me tell you, when there was this one small car holding up the whole line that I had to go inside because just for the convenience of how quick it would be, even though it wasn't really that faster. But still, it blew my mind. But the shake, the chocolate shake, they call it the Mexican chocolate shake. There's a churro in there. There's a couple of churros in there. That's right, it's Mexican. It is very delicious. Highly recommend it. That's a 10 out of 10 shake. It's a limited edition. It's still out there. So try cop it when you still can. The Cheez-Its, by the time those videos uploaded, it's already done for. You know, the early access is done. They said the early access ends basically tomorrow, which is the 5th of June.
Post offices make that much noise? I have a post. I didn't even know you could put a post office in the city.
Yeah. It's rating in real life. It's rating in your game. That is crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. Trying to find a good spot to put this in.
What else do?
I guess
Twitch is accepting e-thoughts, which is wild to me.
I mean, they've been, haven't they? Honestly.
Yeah, but this one is crazier because I clicked on a video and they're like, just 1 second. This content creator is intended for a certain audience, and it says it may contain sexual themes. If it's sexual themes, there's no tipping to around sexual themes. It is supposed to ban that type of stuff. What's wrong with Twitch? Everything. This is why I'm team Kick all day. I am joking. I actually haven't been on Kick on a hot minute.
Dude, I forget about Kick low-key. I forget that shit exists.
Also, I bet on esports. I haven't yet. I made it. I always be betting on esports, dude. I mean, not always. I just found an app that allows me to, because technically in Illinois, it is illegal to bet on esports.
What?
Yes.
That's dumb as hell.
It is dumb as hell, but I found an app that doesn't mind me doing it, so I might be wishing another day.
Whatever. Also, I think Mars finally joined us.
Jimmy watches porn and I don't care. Feature on file. I'm just joking. That's not even.
Wait, that was a strong intro.
Catch him up slightly up to date. I want to make stop us talking.
So we had complimentary times to figure out what we did last week.
I mean, we're still on it technically. We're still on it.
Yeah, we're still on complimentary time. So if you want to let us know anything you want to like.
Yeah, how was your week?
I mean, last week, I was doing pretty good after starting a few lines of cocaine. I decided to go out into the real world and understand that we're at that point in time where we're now just, we're in the realization that, it's game showcase season. Okay, for those who don't know, June is usually it's many different ones. For some, it's Pride. For some, it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Which, by the way, guys, I hope you're all doing okay with that. We already know. We have like 0 avenues to actually, let out whatever bothers us and shit. That's the reason why we play a lot of video games and shit on people. It's really to let out all the negativity and shit within our lives and just beat the everlasting shit out of somebody who's on the other side of the screen.
I didn't even know
lots of emotion.
That was a month.
Yeah, it actually is. I consider it probably the most important thing, but as a gamer, it's not because this is also what used to be called E3 season. Now it's just Summer Games Fest season, I guess you could say.
Oh yeah,
And we are starting to get a little bit of things coming in that for so I'm not. I will definitely say, for those who don't know, last week was the PlayStation State of Play, so they ended up showcasing some of the games that they wanted to show off.
Shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, man, I
forgot
forget
you
about all this
mentioned
garbage
it.
that
It was
Jungle.
trash.
Yeah.
It wasn't trash because the trash
I wanna hear the
actually
code.
have some substance to it. It was basically a giant, like, you know how like little kids or like little girls like to do like the pretend like tea parties? That's literally what this was. It's like all the cups and the plates literally just all have like the Sony the Sony sign on it, and like we're all just sipping a whole lot of nothing. Like a lot of shit that we already know about, a lot of shit that we've already heard rumors about, but we've essentially got nothing from it. You know, like they could have just like, oh, well, we're announcing it. Okay, guys, bye. They've done that and it would have been just as effective.
Yeah,
Like,
you know, I guess that's a good
like-
thing. I mean, keep on going.
Oh, I was because I was gonna end up saying like the obvious thing being that like of course they're gonna show a lot of video game stuff without the video game part to it. It's more of a cinematic.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, cinematics look neat and everything, but you know I'm in my 30s now. I've been seeing gameplay or not even gameplay trailers, like showcase trailers, and like usually what you see for the showcase isn't exactly what comes out to the game. Which is why I don't really care when they show off the showcase stuff, because it's like, at the end of the day, that game could probably won't even look like that. It probably won't. One of the most egregious examples from past years, remember when Watch Dogs was like this crazy livable war, and the game came out and it's like literally a 180 from everything that we saw?
I don't think it was that bad. I think people are exaggerating, but yeah, I think the trailers were definitely over-exaggerating, though. That's for sure.
Okay, but yeah, that's essentially what we got here. We got like 10 snippets of gameplay for Monster Hunter Wilds, which is a game I'm actually excited for. I'm not gonna lie. I do like Monster Hunters. You know, I like to go and dabble in that girl from time to time. It looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. So,
Have you ever finished a Monster Hunter game?
have I ever finished a Monster Hunter game?
Yes.
Oh, the PSP ones, yes. I'm one of those old people.
I know.
And technically speaking, you don't really finish those. You just keep playing until you get tired of it.
Pretty much.
Oh really? Damn,
Yeah.
I should.
Yeah, even if you do
I actually
everything,
thought
there's
no.
There is an ending, but there's like basically end game is like forever in a sense.
Yeah.
Looks like a World of Warcraft joint.
No, not as much. Not as much. But...
No, I thought there would be an ending because they keep coming off new ones.
I mean, but that's just it. They keep on coming out with expansions, yeah, for like World of Warcraft, but there is end game to it. When you play Monster Hunter, there isn't necessarily an end game to it, and that's like part of the appeal of why people love playing the game so much. So I'm definitely down with shit like that. I'm expecting this to be more or less the same as Monster Hunter World, the more recent one that just came out, which I did start playing. I dabbled into it a little bit, and I was enjoying myself. Unfortunately, during this time, I was also playing a game that just released their expansion today, and it only took 3 hours for them to have their fucking servers working, which is Destiny 2. But man, I can't even believe that. Imagine having a franchise for 10 years, and for the entirety of 10 years, you've always had problems with your server. That's wild.
I mean, that's a lot of games,
But-
bro.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm going off the tangent on that part. But like, they showed off that. They showed off a little snippet for the remake for Silent Hill 2.
Oh, dude. See, I'm not gonna talk about that because I already have a whole video talking about that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll just say, from what I've seen so far.
I
like,
mean,
obviously, I need a little more gameplay to it. And that again was just me. That's just. Because I haven't touched fucking Silent Hill funny enough since Silent Hill 2 fucking released 1,000 years ago for some people. But, you know, maybe I'll end up playing the game, maybe not. We'll see.
I ain't paying
There's
for
like,
it, that's for sure, though.
I'd be shocked. You already know people already fucking pre-ordered the whatever edition.
Nah, well, now
Oh,
that
God, all the
pre-ordered,
trinkets.
Now, deaf people guys, well, I already covered it. Like I said, I think it looked mad boring. It'll probably be okay. It's about as, if any, I think it'll be a bit below the reimaginings for Resident Evil. But Konami doesn't even really make games anymore. But I heard DEI is involved, so you already people immediately went and said, "Oh, I'm not fucking with that shit." And, to me, that's what's really gonna kill the game. Like, okay, that kind of gives away your fuck.
I also have every guy on to. I guess now we could finally get to the xdefiant.
No, wait, no, wait. We gotta go on the Sony thing. It's like, see, speaking of Sony, the main thing I want to I put in my thing is that I already talked. We touched about it a bit last time, but how Sony being out of touch. But like, no. We thought it was bad with them like not understanding price. So why does nobody buy $70 games? You know, it's not like they're not going through economic crisis. Like, you guys remember this, right? We were talking about how like Sony's definitely out of touch, right? For sure.
Yeah.
I think that was like I think that was.
Yeah. Think of what?
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I think that was like 40 minutes of the hour.
Oh, wait, was it? I hope it wasn't, because I made a whole video. I didn't, you know, if I make it a video about it, I don't want to linger too on. But no, this one we had to, and I might make it its own part. The Sony thing can PCs to PS. So I've seen it. There's two things. One of them is recent. So now now we know why Sony this whole time has been porting to PC. So their strategy, which to me is mind blowing, they think that porting games to the PC and them coming late is gonna make PC people come to console. That is retarded. I mean, Mar, I'm gonna let you go. I'm pretty sure you can see. Why do you think that there is no way in hell that PC people would be like, yeah, I'm gonna go to console?
Okay, for the console people that don't understand what a PC is, it's a personal computer. Usually with these personal computers, you're capable of doing just about whatever the fuck you want. You know, if you want to be like an expert of Microsoft Office, you have Excel and all that, yeah, you can do that. If you want to make an entire production off your computer, you can actually do that. Oh yeah, by the way, it has the capability of being, let's say, 2 times more powerful than your current console. I'll say at least 2 times more powerful, maybe. Like, essentially, if you really want, like, the bang for your buck when it comes to graphical power, when it comes to frames per second, when it comes to, like, just full-on fidelity of video game, you get a PC. Stop lying to yourself. The console's neat. It's not better than the PC.
Yeah.
I have been a console person basically my entire life. I know better. I know that the PC is just way better. Why am I still sticking to it? Because I am a very, very cheap bastard. That is essentially it. The PC I would want it to be able to last me a decade. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's a pretty fucking challenge. So don't get me wrong, there are PCs that cost just as much, or in some cases a little cheaper than your current console.
Yep.
But then that also mean it'll be just as powerful as your current console. If you're gonna go big, go big. Okay. Like not to go home hard. Don't worry about go home hard, because that's why you got the console. PC is where it's at when you want that real bang for your buck in your video. Yep. Alright? And on top of that, you can also improve your video games by doing this thing called modding. Usually, what it is you're modifying certain aspects and parts to the game in order to enhance your experience.
Right.
Like,
it's like
for the horny bastards. Yeah, it's better than cheap. Yeah, because exactly. you're essentially like for example, perfect example actually, Skyrim. Skyrim is a game that is constantly modded to the point where it basically just feels like a whole new game. There's like a whole mod where like, they make the game like 4K, like 200 frames per second. They change the textures of the entire game, and like it looks absolutely amazing. And also, if you want, for some weird reason, people did this as well. You could turn the dragons into Macho Man Randy Savage, just in case you know.
My favorite.
Just random shit like that, all right? And that's the fun part of having a PC. Now, the idea of Sony thinking, oh, if we do this thing, then we can get PC players to go to PlayStation. There's a huge issue there, because you're essentially saying that, oh, the people with the current iPhone will go back to sidekicks from the early 2000s. Like, that's what they hear, okay? What you hear is, oh, we can get more money. What they hear is, oh, they want us to buy their garbage. Like, exactly. That's literally their mindset. Yep. So for the idea that if they really want to play the game, well, just go out and buy a PlayStation. Or you could stop being retarded and just sell the game at the same time and make maximum amount of sales at the very same time and stop half-assing this whole thing. Right. But for the fact that God of War Ragnarok, which by the way is another game that they showcased that's coming out for PC this September, you know, for the fact that it took 2 years for the game to basically catch up is wild to me. Like, what? Why does it take so long for this game that's been out for years to come out on something that can easily run it no problem? And it's mainly because, well, Sony believes, we're going to make the highest amount of profit from you. We're smarter than the consumer. We're so smart, but we're still trying to convince people that games are $70. Even though back in the early 2000s, we actually had to explain why games had to go from $50 to $60. We broke down that the games themselves are $40 and the rest of the $20 gets divvied up into distribution and all the places, the real retailers, all this other hoopla.
And they don't even have distribution anymore because most of it's digitally, so the games might as well be 40.
Exactly.
And yeah, I think Mark, I think that's I was like, you know what? I think Mark could do a great job explaining it. And the thing is, the only reason, like, mind you, all of us are, anyone, when you touch PC, it's hard to go back. Like, that's just a given. Like, I've seen people go from, I don't think I've ever heard anyone go from, like, PC to console. Maybe I'm the only one, but the only thing console has one advantage, and that is just simply convenience. But here's the thing, they are the big three why going from PC to console doesn't make sense. PC is just a better experience. Even if, like, a good example, people turn in their PS5s for PS4, like, oh, there's no games, whatever, and they're happy with the performance of the PS4. If you bought a PC like 12 years ago and it's still running, you're fine. Like, dude, my PC is basically almost that old. I just, like, upgrade a part or two. I can start running modern stuff. No big deal. Because so that's the first thing, right? You're not getting a better experience, and if you're happy with it, you'll stick with the PC. You can upgrade it or something. And then second, so you know what I'm saying? So you're not, like, you know, people going from console to PC to this experience. Good example, like, now I have some games. I say if they're PS4, if they're locked to 30, I'll either play the Xbox series version, like Prey, because I get a headache, or Dishonored. I'll play them either on Xbox or PC because I genuinely get headaches at 30 FPS now. Like, genuinely, I'm so used to high FPS, like, I can't fuck with it, right? So that's my thing. And then second is, like, it is, over time, PC is cheaper, so the whole price point doesn't make sense. Like, most people who don't know about PCs because they're average or normies or something, and they don't know, but once you know, you're like, why would I actually fuck with consoles, right? And then here's the last one. The last one that makes the most sense is, the only thing you get is convenience. It is just way easier to hook up controllers. You could just put in a disc and you don't have to worry as much. Well, granted, there's patches, so it technically isn't as good. But here's the thing: when you're already on PC, you threw convenience out the window. Like, that's what's so dumb. They don't understand the PC market. Like, they're on the superior platform. The only thing you have is convenience. Your controllers are overpriced. Your plastic box is overpriced. Your games are overpriced, and they're mid as fuck. Why would I go? See? You get what I'm saying? Like, why would I go to this overpriced ass thing and the only thing I get is convenience? And if they wanted convenience, they would they'd be like me, where they would still have their consoles. Your booty water ass God of Walk is not gonna make people come to your ecosystem, which is what they want. And then second, it's a mid-ass game. And then third, and this
hey, God of Scenic Route is the best looking tour I have had on the PlayStation 5 in a while.
And here's the other thing. What, PS5 what?
Do you guys actually prefer them? I mean, would you ever, like...
I haven't even tried them.
Does sound quality even matter?
It's good. They're good. I know because I have the PS4 Pro ones. My biggest problem is their build quality's ass. The fucking... Like, literally my shit's deteriorating, bro. Like, the fucking fabric shit, and I have to, like, put duct tape or something so it doesn't go all over my fucking hair. So, yeah, good job, Sony. And $100 headphones that fucking tear apart from humidity.
So, what's your guys... Like, what headset brands are you walking right now?
Like I said, I got the
SteelSeries.
Razer. SteelSeries is pretty good. Noise pollution, I don't know if they're still around. They had some of the best headphones I've ever had. Boys is obviously make some god tier ass fucking headphones. Like, you guys want real headphones? And
then how often do you have to replace your headphones?
Not often. Not if you pay. Here's my Golden Robot headphones. If you pay the low, as with anything, the lower you pay, it better be backwards or something you use every now and then, or music or some shit. Mid range, okay, whatever, right? So same rule set, but it lasts longer. But if you got something that lasts easily, the headphones better be more than $100. But I just happen to get them on sale. Like, I get them for $50 or $40, right? So
yeah, same here. Because, like, I feel like I use SteelSeries all the time. I get the same brand, same brand.
Yeah, so my thing is go big, you know, or go home. But you can get it at sale. You'd be surprised. No, like my Razer headphones, bro, got it for $30 at clearance at Walmart. So
Like I paid $60. The headset usually was for 98. I basically paid like $10 a year for the headset.
So basically, in short, if you have cheap headphones, it's something once in a blue moon, or for your guest mid-range headphones, you have at least 2 pairs. And then if it's high-end, you know, that's your baby. You know, again, you should buy all of these on sale. Like, let's say it's a $40 headphones, buy them at $10. 60 to 80.
The conversation with the headphones.
Mm-hmm.
I find this very interesting. Just to kind of understand, the reason why you get better quality headphones because you're missing about 40 to 50% of the audio cues.
That too.
Like,
that is
a lot. Like even in music, like you want to get better quality headphones so then you be able to properly hear the music that these people that you listen to have worked so hard on. But surprisingly enough, if you have some really good quality headphones, you go back.
That's why I also say, like, you start to get solid audio quality at, like I said, the mid-range, right? But that's why I say 100's good.
Mm-hmm.
Go for 100, and then you get solid, like I said, the 3D audio on those, ooh, like nice as fuck, and good full Dolby surround. And then, like I said, my problem with the Sony ones is that the build quality wasn't as great. Like, it's nice, but clearly they selected less. Like, the build quality is good, it'll last you, and the sound quality is decent. And anything past that, it should go towards build quality, because that's when you start to get into diminishing returns as an audio file. And then you need a good setup, and then that, you know, we won't get to it there, but like $100 headphones, you'll be good as far as. By the way, don't buy Beats. Beats are the most overpriced shit on there. They're literally $10 headphones sold as $100. Don't buy that shit. Yeah, but back to the whole Sony. I like how you're divergent, but back to the Sony thing is that PC players are used to waiting for games since forever. Like literally, that's the thing they don't say. Like, oh, they can't wait for God of War. First of all, there's way better games they've waited for, and they've been waiting for years. The console to PC ports, and on top of that, bro, emulation. How long did it take for the game to be emulated? Like even now, the PS3 emulator is not where it's at, and people are okay with messing with it, and I'm willing to wait. Like, you know, that's what they don't understand. Like, bro, they will play Killzone, they will play God of War. It's not when. It's not a matter of if, but when, and that's why PC is peak, because you can genuinely just get anything. It's you have patience, you're fine, and you just go buy. And then by that time, I'm gonna go get my used copy of God of War at GameStop, and then go get my Blu-ray thingy, and then boom. And see, illegal. Illegal. Like, no, first of all, emulation's not illegal. Getting ROMs is, though, so we don't condone that. But again, like I said, if you're waiting for 20 plus years or 10 for the emulator to be finished, by that point you could get these games dirt cheap. So that's what I really don't care.
We can go even further, because now that I even think about the amount of games you actually play while you're even waiting for these games. In fact, half the games you're going to be playing, you're going to completely forget about those games that they want you to play.
Exactly. And on top of that, I should mention that.
Oh yeah, I'm going to wait for God of War just because. No. I'm going to go and play Lethal Company, and I'm going to enjoy myself, and I'm going to have a great time, and I'm going to completely forget what the fuck you were even talking about, Sony, because you're on some fucking crack.
And speaking of, the other thing is, too, you lose so many games. Like, you're going backwards. Like, you get games all the way from, like, the beginning. Thanks to emulation, you get all these games, and it varies of this and that. But even then, you could still get games as early as the PS1, native on PC, and in PC exclusive games. And you're giving it up for God. It just makes no sense. It doesn't make sense for God of War. Like I said, and again, and right now we even have a PS4 emulator. The only reason someone would genuinely get a console if they want to play God of War is because they just want extra performance. Like, they're like, I would rather spend the $500 on a PS5 instead of an RTX card. It's because, and in that sense, that's the only thing to make sense if you're a huge God of War fan and you genuinely want to experience the game at its peak, and your PC is not where it's at, and at that point you're like, if I'm gonna spend this much, I might as well just get a whole console. That's what I did. That's what the PS5 actually. I didn't feel like buying an RTX card, and I was like, yeah, you know, again, for my specific situation, that's the only one that makes sense. But like, at that point, that's a very niche scenario. Most people don't care that much, you know. And again, yeah, no, that's it. Just Sony. Oh, and then the last one is apparently another thing that makes Sony. And by the way, who said that was one of the CEOs, native Japan and everything, saying, oh, no, we want PC. They're definitely coming. I was like, dude, so out of touch. Like, you just tell, like, dude, you guys are mad out of touch. So Sony's fucked for the next few years, because then you get the head out of their ass. Dude, these guys actually are bringing over support for PSVR 2 to the PC, because it didn't sell that well, which is not surprising. People have their regular VRs already sitting, because it was a gimmick, I'm sorry. And because the quality isn't there yet, and even at the price point, and PSVR 2 is an improvement for sure. But people already got to test the PSVR 1 and even Octa, and people still get headaches. The quality's not there yet, even at peak. And it's just too much. It's just too much, bro. And no surprise that PSVR 2 didn't do that good. Even with the exclusives, like City Skylines is a VR 2 mode. I forgot the other game. I think Resident Evil 4. There's a couple other ones. I'm not interested in PSVR 2. I think it's stupid that they are not backwards compatible with 1. But yeah, no, now they're trying to offload their stock or whatever to PC. but you don't even get all the features. So look at how they're like, okay, we're gonna give you the PSVR 2. Now you have it. Oh, but you can't use all the features. Oh, you should go buy PS5 to use your PSVR headset to its fullest. So that's another stupid tactic that they're trying to do. And I think I'm just gonna, at this point, and we already seen with the whole PSN debacle, we talked about that. I think Sony's not gonna stop with their anti-consumer practices, and they're really shooting themselves in the foot right now. Because they're not even doing that good. Like, they're not doing good enough with the PS5 and clearly with the VR or even their game sales or anything. Like, they're literally just trying to cuck the people who are on the ecosystem and trying to get, see, that's why they're trying to get PC people. Oh, come in. That's why, like I said, I'm not paying for Plus. We already established, like, no, go fuck yourself, bro. But yeah, just Sony's so out of touch, like, and it's only gonna get worse. And you know, we already talked about games, fucking Xbox, and it seems Sony and Xbox shaking hands, being out of touch. Same with Nintendo. All three of those companies are so fucking out of touch. But I guess if you want, we can switch over to xdefiant if you guys can't think of anything to talk about before.
I owe an apology to the xdefiant community because I talked hella shit about the game on the release, and here I get.
That's funny.
Ooh, I want to hear this. Hold on a minute.
I am
Continue with your
disappointed.
apology.
So that doesn't mean the game is perfect. It just means that there needs to be improvement. Let me start with number 1.
Oh, wait. Before, I want to say last thing is that it's also Sony that like says, oh, Crunchyroll, they want to, because they own Crunchyroll, they say they want to nurture anime studios for a global audience. And then that's it, you guys also basically. But Crunchyroll's already been doing that. We're not talking about it's just DEI. We went a whole rant. So your anime's fucked. So Sony's trying. Basically, they're trying to censor anime. So. But,
no.
I poked up the video so you guys can see the video I just saw with Alex. But anyways, continue about it. It's fine. Sorry about that.
Are you good? All I'm saying is, if you get 3 or more kills, I feel like you should be able to get your grenade back.
Yeah, no, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah.
The grenade once to death is, you know,
It's so boring.
overdone. Yeah, it's boring. I wish you
I
could
played Gen so I don't know what that means.
That's funny.
I wish the super power thing is like you get to use it twice a match. You only get to use it.
Yeah,
once.
no, dude, the build up for it's worse than Street Fighter 6. Like, yeah, they don't let you use your supers like at all. Like, I even think like, what's even the point? I'm pretty sure there's balancing to it. They think to a lot of it's balancing. They're just simply saying, oh, this, and that. I'm not putting a lot of thought of it. But we're speaking from a fun perspective. Like, we're just speaking from a fun perspective, right? And I think it's not as fun that like I have to wait for a grenade charge every time. I mean, maybe they want to stop grenade spamming. I could think that because in Battlefield 3 that was a huge problem. So basically, fair enough.
Yes.
But at least give us 2
again,
grenades.
I did say
so we can get rewarded for only spending
mean?
1 instead of 2. Like at least you gotta level with us, right? If you're not gonna let us grenade spam, like, oh, let me go Allahu Akbar, it's just fun. But that's the thing, right? To me, I feel like your focus should be fun and balance around that. Don't nerf the fun in the name of balance. But that's just me. So I agree with Vile on that one. And the supers, I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck if it is a balance reason. It takes way too long to get a fucking super in that shit. Way too long. And I don't know if there's a way to gear up outside of simply just waiting. I don't think it's kills. Because I see motherfuckers get no kills and people get kills and it doesn't seem to make a difference. It seems like a very... I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like a comeback mechanic, Fuck if I know. All I know is I get it once and near the end of the match and I was like, wow, what's even the point? Then you feel salty as fuck if you use it wrong.
I do want to say I removed 1 game mode and that was hot shot. So I've been rolling between export, domination, hot point, not hot spot, but the other one where you like had to manage the point. I think there's a total of 5, so I eliminated the 1.
You talking about Occupy?
I barely know the modes for these, or names for these modes. I just play. I just like, oh,
yeah,
cool.
no, I get you. It's just it's the one where there's like a specific target. I think if you kill them, you get extra points.
Oh, but whatever. We're just talking about mainly about the game and balancing. I think the modes is like, I don't know. To me, it's not something I even consider. I just play objective and call it a day. I don't even think.
And I would love to get much, but I'm just that.
But yeah, by the way, it performs really good on PC. Actually, I could hold like 165 FPS with my GTX 1070.
Sure. I like that.
We used to make the game better.
Mind you, at low settings, but still.
Wait, what was the question again?
Do you like the game how it is, or what do you do?
Yeah, what are your thoughts, Mar? Now that
am I doing my review?
Yeah.
Like I said, we're gonna. I know we're gonna go a whole good part about xdefiant.
He booked up a whole essay, man. Get ready.
Oh, do you not have more? I mean, anything else before you go off? Because I'll be the last one. Let's you first, and then him before you get your thoughts off.
Yeah. You got anything else to say, Kyle?
That's right. Yeah. Passing on the torch.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
Well, that's the torch is being passed to me. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is my genuine thoughts about xdefiant. I will say, I'm actually adding an addition and putting it to the front with everything that I wanted to say last week. The secret skill-based matchmaking that they found in the game is
I already knew. I called it. People said it wasn't gonna have. Like, dude, it's gonna have it.
And like this past weekend, because I actually really wanted to test it out. Like, it is kind of ridiculous the fact that it is still in there. I somewhat understand why they have it in there, but at the same time, just take it off, okay? We want to be able to shoot plebs in the face. If we're gonna go super sweaty, let us play fucking ranked mode, which you don't have up yet. It's supposed to come out in what, 4 weeks? So till then, let's get rid of the skill-based matchmaking. Yes, it's kind of ridiculous. I was trying to play solo, and that was the biggest mistake, because I was going to get stacked ass teams that would just fucking bunny hop and kangaroo jump the entire time, and like there will be moments where I was just getting so frustrated, like I didn't even want to play the game. And then I started learning how to choose the game, and I, finally came back into it again. So I was kind of fine with that afterwards. But let me get into the main things that I do enjoy about this game. I do like the different factions that they have. I actually think it's a really good idea. I know these guys were just complaining about only having one grenade. I've already mentioned, I don't know what that means because I play DeadSec. Those don't know, one of the passive abilities from playing DeadSec, every time you use a grenade, it usually gets, I say about a good 45 seconds to a minute, it comes back. So like it does this thing called printing, where essentially it's quote unquote 3D printing your grenade again, so you have it back in stock. So then like every 45 seconds, because I use EMP grenade because it basically just stops 90% of the shit that happens in the game, which by the way guys, EMP and flashbangs are meta as fuck. Stop using the grenades. The frags are okay. Satellite are okay. Trip mines are okay. Guess the fuck what? EMP grenades damn near stop everything. If a person is using a shield, either the one that you can shoot through that's translucent or the one that you're ramming people with, either way I can stop it with the EMP. If somebody's using their little spider ability, which I usually use myself in order to find people, I can stop it with the EMP grenade.
That should. Ooh, interesting.
Yes.
Oh, counter meta. There's a meta to that.
Yes. This whole thing literally turns into like a cat and mouse. Like I took a really good amount of time trying to figure out like what are the best advantages for each class. And that's like still my favorite, just because like you could full on just stop an entire team from using a lot of their abilities. Like that one that throws down the regen canisters, and like everyone can stand in there and just like everyone regen. Well, I throw my EMP grenade on it and it stops. So all I'm saying is, guys, start using EMP grenade more. It's a lot better. It's probably the most goated thing in the entire game. Gun balancing. I'm going to say this. Gun balancing is surprisingly good until you get to the snipers. The snipers, especially if you're playing against people that literally just do gun hopping the entire time, like you get so many motherfuckers just like much right, and they're just like hopping around corners, just going down lanes, just sniping people with quick scopes. It's kind of ridiculous. Other than that, I feel like all the guns are pretty well balanced.
Want some umbrella?
I feel like the best thing you can really do is test out every possible gun just to get a feel of what you really want. And then after when you get that feel, like dive into that gun a little more, you start building that. Like trying out like the different attachments to it. Trying to make a LMG a little faster, or like turn your pistol into a kind of like an SMG, or turn your assault rifle into a little more marksman rifle. Like you can do stuff like that, which is kind of cool. I like the idea that you have so much variety, and they actually like promote you trying out different attachments in that. That's why you see a lot of the challenges for like, if you use a gun with this, or like you put a certain scope on, fucking, you can get this, like little shit like that. I like the fact that they do. It promotes a variety of gameplay that you're able to do. Another thing I have positives and negatives with is the movement. It took me a little bit to get into the movement. I enjoy the movement, but I also think the idea of everyone constantly bunny hopping all over the place. Oh, and I found out that you can actually strafe in mid-air.
Oh shit, cat?
Yeah.
Roblox movement, baby?
Those are the
it's fucking wild.
I want to point that out there. Wild, jumping up like that.
Like, you can literally be in mid-air and change direction while you with the shotgun and go in front of people's faces and just shoot them, and it's hilarious. Some of the movement kind of needs to get turned down a notch, and I really do hope they do turn it down a notch. I know that they've been testing a lot of stuff out. It's not going to come out instantly. It's going to take time to actually, tweak some of these things that we want to get tweaked. But until then, it's kind of a complaint that, the movement is kind of fucking OP right now. I can't believe that I'm going to say this, but like, more so than teamwork, movement is king. Although I have been in situations where even if you're just soloing and just a bunch of players playing with each other, as long as they play the objective and they play together, you do actually win more times than you lose. For the people running around and getting constant kills, neat. That's kind of fun and everything, but play more so the objective. Not only will your team start winning, but you actually start gaining a lot of points for you to use your super. I've been able to use supers like 2 to 3 times a match. And mainly because not only am I going around shooting people in the damn face with the LMG, shooting down lanes, and watching the retards try to bunny hop into a fucking LMG. Guys, I have 100 bullets. I'm not here for accuracy. If you're going to run into this lane, please know that my bullets are not going to stop until the fucking ammo's out.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a question, though.
Ooh, what's the question?
You do mainly play just the Overwatch character, right? I mean,
Overwatch.
not Overwatch, my bad. I meant to say Watch Dogs.
Funny.
You know, so far I have more time with the Legion character than I do anyone else.
Legion is a paid character.
No, not the Legion character. The Legion character. The one from Far Cry.
Oh, Far Cry.
The one the one that throws in the health canisters.
Oh, she good as hell.
I love that. Yeah, she's fucking...
I feel like hers does come back fast though, because I did play as hers in the beginning, and I had no issue with the read.
It does,
and I think it's just because it's not OP, to be honest. It's there.
It's
just
OP if you're defending a spot. It's OP if you're defending a spot.
If it's an issue, all you have to do is just start.
Exactly. It's not like a full bulletproof deal. You know, like if you keep gunning down the same person, that health isn't going to regenerate the same as the damage. You know?
Another thing too, I do also want to add, if you don't want to use the EMP grenade, you can use flashbangs. Now with the flashbangs, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a certain animation that your character, usually when you're running around, your character's holding the gun with 2 hands. If you hit someone with the flashbang, not only are they unable to see, but through that animation, their hand, like their left hand, is trying to squint a little bit so that they be able to see with their eyes, and with their other gun, they still have it in hand, but you're unable to aim, but you're still able to shoot. So all you're doing is just basically blind firing everywhere, and you won't be able to actually hit anything, and it lasts about 2.5 to 3 seconds. So funny enough, if you want to ruin somebody, you also use the flashbang, because I mean, if they can't see you, how are they going to shoot you? Unless they get ultra lucky and that shit randomly hits you, which rarely happens.
Any more? What more you got?
I'm thinking, what else do I want to bring up? The maps feel good. I love all the maps. I love the way how certain maps are dedicated to certain modes. That's actually a lot of fun. Hotshot is the one that basically has, it's the one you're able to go on just about any map, as long as it isn't like an escort map. Because I feel like the escort maps are obviously the bigger ones, because you're going from 3 different points.
BRB, you said?
Yep. So I'm gonna pick it up.
No.
Okay. Hey, pick it up, Bob.
Yeah. No, with the whole situation when it comes to, I'd say if there's any weak point, it'll be more so the players. The players themselves are the reason why the game will not actually be fun. There's a lot of solo players in this game. You gotta understand that this is a team-based game. You have to play as a team. Yeah. I get it. Some people have to have that need to go around and I'm gonna be the echelon character. I'm gonna run around and be invisible and just shoot people in the face and buddy hop all over the place. Okay, I get it. It's fun. But if the rest of the team is garbage, you're going to lose. Mm-hmm. You could have 85 kills and still lose a match. Think about how it sounds.
I mean, it's
someone could be going off on kills. Yeah. So really, not being my bigger detriment than anything else. It's just mainly the bunny hopping, and people really need to understand that teamwork makes the dream work.
I knew you were
You play as a team, you work as a team, work as a unit. You're pushing together. You guys are not spamming the shit out of the abilities, which is another weird thing. I don't care, whatever.
All I have to say is I really seen you. I actually got one match where someone used their Watch Dogs character on me, so I see what. Yeah. Not that many people. I expected to see a lot of Watch Dogs characters because I know people love to throw money at the game, but I'm shocked to see that I didn't want into too much of it. As far as lover matching, I have noticed that every time I'm in a match, there's always a person that's under 10. And keep in mind that I'm at 25 now. Well, I'm at 26, but when I was playing, I was between 24 and that's when I was realizing it. Probably when I was at level 25, seeing my teammates, not my teammates specifically, maybe it was the enemies, but I noticed that there was that one low level person in the group, and I mainly just use 2 of the classes. I don't really like the cleaners.
You're a cleaner.
Especially their voice commander person is annoying as hell, and that's about it. Like, I'm gonna keep playing. Like, after this podcast, I might even hop on.
I said I'm waiting for that update, bro.
Yeah, you waiting for the update? I feel like I want to go as a high level because it's not gonna start your levels, right?
I mean, you're gonna start at 0 for like the prestige, because it's the prestige update. So I was like, oh hell no, you know,
Yeah.
I'll wait.
Oh,
That's what I heard. So I was like, I'll wait.
oh, that's what you heard. I'm gonna do some more research. If that's the case, I might as well just go back and play Contraband.
There you go. I can wait.